Hello, welcome to my videos. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA playoffs day 51. Today was played the NBA Finals game 2, where Miami Heat defeated 111 to 108 the Denver Nuggets and Denver. And Miami Heat tied the series 1-1, and now the series will travel tied to Miami for the game 3 and 4. So let's talk about a little more about the game 2, where Miami Heat defeated 111 to 108 the Denver Nuggets. I was very surprised how good the Miami Heat played the game because they play a tremendous defense. Because remember that in the game one, the Denver Nuggets dominated the first game, and it looked like that the Denver Nuggets were going to sweep this year because they played a tremendous game. I remember that the Denver Nuggets had a seven winning streak where because remember that they won the last two games in the conference semifinals, won sweep the series against the Lakers in the conference finals, and they won the first game. But let's talk a little about this game. Where in the starting in the first quarter, the Miami Heat took the lead, and they were leading the game in all the first quarter, where they play a tremendous defense. Where Miami Heat were leading by 7 point difference, but in the last minutes of the first quarter, the Denver Nuggets reduced the game to a 3 point difference, where Miami Heat won the quarter 26 to 23. But in the second quarter, the Denver Nuggets played better. They started better the second quarter, and they took the lead, and they held that lead for two quarters, where the Denver Nuggets played a tremendous game in offense and defense. In this quarter, the second quarter, where they scored 34 points and allowed just 25 points, and Denver Nuggets took the lead and were leading in the whole time by 6 point difference. And in the third quarter, the Miami Heat started better the quarter, where they run 8-2 and they tied the game. But after that, the Denver Nuggets again took the lead and they held it all the third quarter. This game, the third quarter was played very defensive because both teams couldn't score more than 30 points. When in this quarter again, the Denver Nuggets won the quarter 26 to 25, and we're leading in the third quarter by 8 point difference. In the end of the third quarter, I thought that the Denver Nuggets were going to win this game because it didn't see how the Miami Heat could beat and win this game. But in the beginning of the fourth quarter, the Miami Heat run 10-2 in the first minutes of the quarter and took a 1 point lead. And since that moment, in the first minutes of the fourth quarter, Miami Heat took the lead, held it until the end, and won the game. Miami Heat played a tremendous fourth quarter where they played a very good offense, where they scored almost 40 points, 36 points, and allowed just 25 points. Won this quarter by 11 point difference, and this quarter was the difference to won the game. In this quarter, the Miami Heat had a 12 point lead in the last in the before 3 minutes of the game. But in the last 2 minutes, the Denver Nuggets reduced the game to a 3 point difference, where Miami Heat could hold the lead and won the game. In the last 80 minutes of the game, Denver Nuggets had the last possession to tie the game, but they couldn't score because Murray shot for three and he missed the shoot. But in my opinion, that was a mistake because Denver Nuggets had 18 seconds to play in the game, and they had to time out, but the head coach didn't call a timeout, and I think this was an error, and for that reason, the Miami Heat won the game 111 to 108. For Miami, the best player of the game were Gabe Vincent with 23 points, Jimmy Butler with 21 points, and Van Adebayo with 21 points. And in the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic played again a tremendous game where he made a double double with 41 points and 11 points. And Jamal Murray didn't have a very good game, but he made a double double with 80 points and 10 rebounds. Now this series will travel to Miami for the game 3 and 4. The game 3 will be played this Wednesday, and 18:30 Eastern time in Miami. I think that the Denver Nuggets will adjust this game, and I think the Denver Nuggets will win this game, and the Denver Nuggets will take a 2-1 lead in the series. So here's one more opinion about what happened today in the NBA game, NBA Finals Game 3, where Miami Heat won 111 to 108 Denver and tied the series. See you next video, Giver.